Welcome to Savannah, Georgia. Also known as one of the most haunted cities in America.
What's up, guys? It is Ashton, one half of the Baylors, and we're back home here in Charlotte. And before you get into this video any further, I just wanted to stop real quick and say I'm sorry. I dropped the ball. I was terrible. I was a terrible storyteller this entire time. We wanted to show you Savannah, but the first thing we see when we get to Savannah is this. What's going on?
We're in a flood, a tsunami. Yeah, literally.
It's absolutely insane.
Like the road is completely flooded. Our car like goes underwater, I swear.
Gosh. The roads were flooded. My car literally went under like 2 feet of water. I was scared I was gonna get water damage to my car. Like, it was terrible, or we're just gonna die. I was like, sweet, like, let me vlog us dying, right? And yeah, we forgot to tell a little bit of the story. So I'm here to fill in any of the little pieces. I'm like your narrator, you know, I'm just filling in the little pieces of the story to make this story go by a little bit smoother. So I'm going to let you watch the rest of this, okay? So I will see you in a little bit. So we started and we went on a ghost tour, and here it is. So one of the things that you should do first off is go take a ghost tour. Now this gives you a whole look at the city, but it also shows you some of the haunted places, and it kind of gives you some of the history of Savannah. So that's what we did when we went to Savannah ghost tours.
An unsuspecting guy sitting at the bar by putting something in his drink. He was unconscious. They would carry him down that tunnel onto the ships for some good old-fashioned crew impressments, where they stuffed him in a hidden wall compartment to be concealed, thinking they'd go back and get him when the coast was clear. She fell out that window. What do we know for sure? We know that the year was 1878. Anna was staying in room 204.
For the 109 years that that family owned this building, most of that time it was a tenement house. That all of the ceiling molding, the ceiling medallion, the filigree.
And it was awesome, but they also have some booze drinking ones too, which is even more awesome. So after we went on that ghost tour, which was awesome, by the way, it was a lot of fun. Best way to see the city is to hop on a tour bus and tour a comedy tour, anything like that, and to see the city. That's our favorite way to see a city. After that, we went to a place called The Vault. Now, this place was right, literally, like, we walked outside and boom, it was right there in the end of the street. This place was phenomenal. I highly suggest it if you are going to Savannah. Now, this place is like Pan-Asian kind of, but they have a bunch of different stuff. So it's called The Vault because it has this huge vault inside there where you can eat inside like this big bank vault. It's awesome. Great drinks. We had a great bottle of wine, and we had like some sushi and these like udon noodle kind of dish with some beef stir fry, and it was phenomenal. The flavors were on point. It was a great time, so I definitely suggest going there if you're in Savannah. Promise the rest of the video will be a little bit more watchable after this point. We had to gather ourselves, compose ourselves, and be like, we are going to deliver a story. We're gonna make a good video, and this is where that point starts. Day 2, Savannah. Here we go.
So this is the Airbnb that we're staying at. I believe it was built in 1883, but we just have the bedroom on like the top back floor. It is beautiful, super historic, huge king size bed. Haunted. Everything in the house, yeah, probably a little bit haunted. Everything in the house is just super old school, and if you come to Savannah, especially with it being one of the most haunted cities in America, you've got to stay in like a historic Airbnb. It just makes the experience so much more authentic. So we highly recommend that you stay somewhere like this. our second day here in Savannah, Georgia, and we are gonna go grab some breakfast and coffee at a place called Foxy Loxy Cafe. Highly recommended. We're gonna meet up with some friends later, but before that, come grab breakfast with us.
It's a cookie dough brownie, not vegan. That's really good. Nothing like a brownie at 9 a.m. with cookie dough on top of it.
A huge plus to our Airbnb is we are within walking distance to a ton of stuff, but also within a bike riding distance. So they give you these free bikes. So we're gonna grab a couple of bikes. We kind of mapped out like a little bike tour that we're gonna go on. So we're gonna go ride around. So we were riding our bikes and we were coming to this place called Forsyth Park, and we realized it's Saturday and they're having their huge farmers market. So we parked our bikes, we locked them up, and we're gonna walk around and explore it.
So everybody in Carolina is either from Michigan or Ohio. We're trying to convince all of our friends to move down here. So we brought 2 friends along with us on our trip. So you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'm Sam, and we're from Ohio, not Michigan.
Oh yeah, Michigan and Ohio.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the same. I'm Seth. I'm her husband, and I'm from Ohio as well.
Yeah, so they're staying in Hilton Head, but they came down to visit us in Savannah, so they're gonna be tagging along. I just didn't want you guys to see 2 other people following us and be like, those people are following them everywhere. So they're with us for the day. We got some bagel, oh my gosh, bagel sandwiches. I guess that's a bagel sandwich. But yeah, it's gonna be crack. We're gonna eat this and then we're gonna go explore.
Yeah.
So one thing Georgia is known for is their open container law. So you can have an open container anywhere and walk the streets. So it's weird watching people walk around with beer in their hand or a slushie called Wet Willies where you can get slushy alcohol and just walk around. So don't be freaked out when you just see a bunch of people walking around with alcohol. You can drink on the streets. Ensure that you get yourself a nice cold beer. Cheers.
Welcome to the Cathedral Basilica of St. John the Baptist here in Savannah, Georgia. It was built in, I believe, 1870s, and later on it burnt down. They rebuilt it in a year, and you can come now and go through it. It's completely free, and it's absolutely beautiful.
So we're at Bonaventure.
Start over.
So bad. Bonaventure Cemetery here in Savannah, and this is one of the most popular cemeteries, which is crazy that cemetery is popular. Over 100 acres, most photographed cemetery in the United States, and it's crazy. There's like a whole memorial area for like the Jewish people that were in the Holocaust. And it was wild. Actually, a third of the ashes of the boy in the striped pajamas is actually here at the cemetery. So it's just crazy. It has a crazy eerie feel to it. All the weeping willows over it. But it's a sight to see. Definitely something to come check out. You can just drive through it like we're doing. After the cemetery, I was so hungry I could have died. Is that a bad joke to use right there? Is that a bad joke? Did I cross the line? I'm sorry. It's pretty ghoulish of me. Please don't unsubscribe. Please don't unsubscribe. I'll promise I'll stop. So after the graveyard, we went to a place called Treylor Park. Now, you will see this if you go to Savannah. You'll type in best restaurants, like as we all do. Type in best restaurants near me, best restaurants in Savannah. This place will pop up. It is the most unique twist of just food in general. It does have a little bit of a southern flair to it, but it is absolutely phenomenal. Nothing you order on this. So if you're like normal and you're like, you know what you like, don't go here because it is absolutely twisted in every single way. We got something, I think it's called white trash nachos, and they're waffle fries doused in ranch and balsamic with fried chicken and bacon bits. I know. I promise we made it out like only 5 pounds heavier than we came into. Now, I know it sounds weird being doused in ranch. I don't like ranch. I hate ranch, in fact. This was bomb.com, so good, so good. And then I had peanut butter and jelly wings. Jen had a apple pie chicken sandwich. This is one of the most fun places I've ever eaten in my entire life. So you have to go here. And it was absolutely delicious. Make sure you bring some friends, try a little bit of everything. Now, being in Savannah, you want to check out some beaches. You're right by the coast. So we're gonna show you 2 of the beaches that we checked out on our trip.
We took a about 30-minute drive from Savannah, Georgia, down to Tybee Beach. We are at the beach and it's nighttime, so we came for the sunset. Kind of missed the sunset, but it's a little bit chilly too. But there's still people out here, there's people swimming, and we just kind of came to check out the beach. Probably should have came during the day, but you know, it's okay.
So if you drive about 45, 50 minutes north of Savannah, you can be at Hilton Head. Check this out. It's a beautiful beach. The sand is nice and soft and powdery. The water, not so clear, but it's good enough. There's no jellyfish or anything in there. It's nice and warm. It's about 82 degrees. It's perfect. It really is. Doesn't get too crowded, but today it's pretty busy. But definitely got to go check this out. This is one of the 2 beaches that you can check out from Savannah.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've made it through this entire vlog. If you're here, you're a real one. Like seriously, you're a real one. We love you. Make sure you leave us a thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel so you can see all of our fun adventures and our weird videos that we post. And make sure you comment below. Have you been to Savannah, or what are your thoughts on Savannah? Overall, it was a cool city to visit. Will we go back again? Probably not. Hilton Head was fantastic. We'll definitely be back there. But until then, guys, stay safe. We love you, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.